Now, Gray! What a great night this What a great night this is. I'm in a great mood now after chowing down all those steam ghosts. Gray, rave, crave, deprave. Get fucked. The ghosts and automatons are collapsing left and right? Is that box eating their magical energy? Where the hell did all that magic energy come from? Quantifying noble phantasm rank C. B. It's still rising! Grave for me. What is this? Grave for you. Pseudo personality suspended. Magic energy yield exceeding regulation. Second stage restraint. Renicide? What are you up to? Wait. That noble phantasm. It's supposed to be Sacred Lance, removing restraints. Oh shit. That's King Arthur's lance! So you are familiar with it, huh? That's right. Great is sort of a distant descendant of King Arthur. Arthur's noble phantasm is called Excalibur, which is true, which has always been the thing, but he had another weapon. As one of the greatest sacred swords ever made, it collected the planet's very breath and released a torrent of life. I bet it's probably the single most famous noble phantasm in all the world, which made Artorias very famous, and she is like the poster girl to the Fate series. But it's not the only noble phantasm that made King Arthur invincible. Yep, he had one more! There's another armament in the legend of King Arthur. It has the shell of an anchor sunk into the planet, holding the texture of humanity firmly in place. It can shoot down the night sky itself and lay waste to any mystic in its path. It is a tower at the end of the world. This is the likeness of your good deeds, and this, the weight of your sins. My treasury is the starry night sky. The noble phantasm Gray inherited is none other than the King Arthur's sacred lance itself, Rongo Myriad. This is the lance that shines to the end of the worlds. Rongo Myriad! The hour of judgment is upon thee. State thy name and accept thy sentence. Costro Milium! Damn! Two noble phantasms battling it out. I'm pretty sure Rongo Myriad will beat it out, right? Just saying. And we're against a rider now. Well, still. Oh, can I actually use Gray now? Since she's probably be available to use. Let's see. Let's pick up you. And get Gray back in the party. Thank you very much. Okay, Switch Kiyohime to assassin. Oh no, I already hear an assassins. Get back on the row. And let us give him this. Alright, let's go. And I'll always keep Herc here because I really need to get his bond up as quick as possible. Because as you already know at this point, or didn't know, that his level 10 bond crafted is really disgustingly broken. So I can't wait to get that thing as soon as possible. Okay, let's go. Meanwhile, when Royal Minion and Australia's Noble Phantasm duke it out. No way! Even my Noble Phantasm can't hold it back? That light! What incredible power! Boom! Ah! Australia has broken her stance. Now's your chance and run. We have to fight off the Atoma and Ghosts on the way. Alright then, that was pretty quick though. And it's a good thing I didn't stick with a single target assassin because I was really thinking I might need to fight another Chichigu or something, but thank God it's not this case. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna put this so I can wipe them all in one turn. I'll just focus on you, good sir. There we go. Wave 1 done. Now we got wave 2. Okay, do I want to activate this to give more damage for myself? Okay. Boom. Oh, it almost killed him outright. Alright, thank you, Gray. And we got a huge ghost to deal with now. That'll be no problem. And might as well get some crit stars to boot. Man, I wish you should say Grave Deprave as one of you every time you select her Noble Phantasm. Goodbye. Nice. Alright, this wave's done. Easy peasy. There, we're made it through. Senpai, get the motivated papers. Right on it. That's it, Senpai. On it. Okay, another memory from the past. Enemy units are moving faster. I can count 40 in total. They'll catch up to us, Master. I'm guessing this is when Benevere encountered Lancelot, if I remember correctly. I think I'm right. If a push comes to shove, then No, you can't possibly handle that many, Sir Benevere. Oh, this is when she sacrificed herself. Well, supposedly, but she came back alive later. Well, if you haven't bitten the story, or then again, this probably like finishing Solomon is like the prerequisites. Oh, no, sorry, Camelot is the prerequisites for this one. So it won't be considered spoilers, but if you haven't done it, then I don't know why you're doing this event if you haven't done it. Huh? Pity. I have to let you deal with it if the round table knight was all alone. Wait, what? What's going on? What is going on? Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. These are your memories. But who is talking to me? Oh, it's like flash forward all the way to the point before we had to evacuate Chaldea. The enemy service is closing in. I'll fire up, Master. If I don't stop you here, everyone who fled to the container will suffer the consequences. No need for that. They'll catch up to us at this pace. What is going on? One more step and victory is ours. I'll bring up the rear. The rest of you... It's like everything's very distorted. Like everything related to the Vinci is like being... Yeah, that's when she died. These aren't my memories. More like Da Vinci's memories. Oh, but they are. Your memories are always like this. Are you sure? Da Vinci? These are exactly what your memories are supposed to be. Yourself have accepted these as truth. At this point, they aren't the only truth. Accept them, and your grief and suffering will all go. Stop that! I deny your existence! What the? That was close. If you collected any of that, mademoiselle, it would be curtains for us. It cannot be! Huh? How? You're... Welcome back, Waver! Too bad, I was hoping to lay low for a bit longer. And apparently he didn't die. Honestly, if he really did die in the beginning, it was kind of like a sad way for him to go like that. And do the next one! El-Melloi? But how can you still be alive, then? You might already figure this out, but let me get this out of the way. These Memsurian papers are a trap. A trap? What are you saying, brother? For that matter, how are you even here? You were dead! I was wondering the same thing. Are you really El-Melloi II? I can understand your confusion, but think about it. A normal servant will never leave a body behind. Oh, yeah, that is true. Once they die, they just turn into their spiritual forms, so... I don't know why I didn't think about that. It's like, servants don't leave dead bodies around unless they actually weren't dead to begin with. Oh yeah, that is true, isn't it? But you're not a normal servant, right? You're like a pseudo servant that you're inhabiting another forgot the name of the servant that Waver body got possessed by. I forgot what name. Sing something? I forgot. So you remember that now, Reines Fleet? Yes. Zhong Liang used my body for a vessel, making me a precursor. There we go, that's the name I was trying to remember. So as long as certain conditions are in place, it is possible for me to leave a body behind in the event of my death. That is what I took advantage of here. Oh. Alright then. Since I essentially have two spirit origins, I used my Zhengliang one to create that body. Huh. With that, can you at least fill us in so we don't presume that you were dead? You detached your spirit origin, even though that you are a personal servant? It wasn't easy, believe me, and in consequences, most of Xiang's power is now gone. But in this case, losing most of Xiang's power and spirit origin has come some significant upsides. It was impossible for the enemy to track me in this state, regardless of how sharp their sensors might be. After all, no one would expect a tactician on Zhang Liang's caliber to only have much magical energy as common mage. Hell, I bet it never even crossed their mind, no matter how much attention I might have called to myself. I guess whoever behind all this is just couldn't care less about a rubbish non-servant mage like me. I think you're getting off track here, but get back to what we're doing right now. Oh yeah, that's my brother, alright. A big, walking, talking inferiority complex of a third-rate mage. Why did you go to all that trouble? Because I had to go into hiding, of course, and those slips of papers are why. I've been using the time I bought to analyze them, and I learned something very interesting in the process. Memories in this singularity possess some highly unusual properties. For one thing, memories don't normally have much in the way of magical energy, but here, they can provide vast amounts of it. Conversely, this paper uses massive magical energy to manipulate others' memories. Manipulate memories. Interesting. That's right, these papers fabricate memories that have been the true goal here all along. Yes, I expect your memories were initially stolen when you first entered this singularity. But stealing memory is one thing. Fabricating and completing the one is quite another. You already remembered some things by encountering servants you have met in the past here, haven't you? Oh yeah, we did, like Nursery Rhyme, what's the other servant I'm thinking of besides Nursery Rhyme? Oh, Kintoki. There's also Kintoki, Nursery Rhyme, Jack, and Paul Bunyan as well. That's exactly why the one behind this has to employ more cunning measures to overwrite your memories. Like what? They hide these pieces of paper in each patchwork, explicitly to have their target collect them herself. Having the target collect them of her own volition and leaving things that would normally never fly to sneak past without suspicion. I expect this mastermind keeping the first two pieces practically identical to the target's memories, only to plant a complete fabrication in the third. Magecraft and mystics are fundamentally built upon that kind of deceit. But still, fabricating memories, that doesn't seem possible. That doesn't make sense, but there's still something off about earlier. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but there's still something off. Are you sure about that? Did you confirm the veracity of those memories along with anyone? Well, I tried telling them to the group, but nothing came out of it. Oh, Reines is a member of Chaldea, right? I bet you could verify her memories. I see. True, Chaldea almost certainly could determine whether Reines' memories are genuine or falsified. So on that note, I have a question for you. I'm sure you received a transmission or two from Chaldea by now, but I'm guessing Mosh is the only one that there you could speak to, right? Yeah? So are you telling me that the Mosh I've been talking to is not the real one? Huh. You don't mean... Fabricating memories is a difficult endeavor. Even after you manage to implant new ones, you need to keep a close eye on them and see how well they look. So the one behind this would need to do just that. As well, make sure you stuck to the path they wanted you to follow. And the best way to do so is under the guise of someone you trust completely. Someone you will never suspect. Someone we will never suspect? No way! Then M, you wrote in your dying message, was meant to be Mosh? That's right, Mosh, of course. The Mosh you've been talking to here is an imposter. She's gone. If that Mosh was an imposter then, so what about the real Mosh? Relax, the real Mosh is fine. Your communications are still being jammed, but that is all. She's probably worried or sick about you, but in the meantime, you have other things to take care of. How so? For our mastermind to impersonate staff from Chaldea, they would of course need information on Chaldea. And it would be impossible for someone native to this singularity to obtain that information since they don't know what Chaldea is. So I'm pretty sure they somehow got my memories and used those memories to fabricate what Mosh is to deceive us. That means whoever is behind everything would be able to do all this with only information obtained in this singularity. They must have a connection on the outside. I see. That makes sense. Alright then. What do you suppose? What do you propose, brother? That brings me back to this paper. I couldn't turn up anything else in my own analysis, but I bet Sir Babbage could dig considerably deeper. What do you say, Lady Alistraea? So you know about me too, do you? Fine, I'll go along with this. Is that alright with you, Carrie? Fine by me. Wherever the client wants, the client gets. At least he's not gonna attack us anymore. Thank God.